Today we are taking a look at Nuke's top 5. I am a medium. I've had paranormal experiences myself. I am not going to let that cloud my judgment of the videos. I will watch this as a skeptic, but also as a medium to see both sides. This video is called Top 5 Scary Ghost Videos to Make Yellow Pants. There
The
we go.
Ritual and the Wardrobe. Paolo and Debbie from the popular Italian YouTube channel Pit Paranormal Investigation Team attempt a ghost summoning in an old house. Allegedly, if done correctly.
If Nukes' wording is correct with this, where they were trying to summon something, never go into a haunted place to try and conjure, summon, whatever. You don't want to do that because you can bring bad energy. You can bring something in that's not friendly. It can harm you mentally and physically. You don't want to do that. That is pretty dangerous. And another thing, you don't want to go ghost hunting or ghost investigating alone. Not because of the ghost aspect, but if you are going into abandoned, creepy buildings and you fall, hit your head, whatever, who's going to be there for you? Who's going to help you get up? Like, you're going to be there for a while, and depending on the severity of the injury, you might not make it. So never go alone. That's my tip.
Entity residing in a home. The summoning requires one person to sit inside a closed space, like a wardrobe, in the dark, with nothing but a few matches for light.
I'm not claustrophobic, but I will never do that. So my thing is, again, don't go anywhere summoning anything. Don't mess with Ouija boards. I say that because, yes, Ouija boards are found in the toy aisle at Walmart, but if your intentions are to talk to something, it can work and it can trick you. So I would just stay away from Ouija boards as much as you can. I actually had an old friend who messed with the Ouija board even after I told her not to. They threw the Ouija board away because they're like, oh, it doesn't work, whatever. They threw it away. Her and her roommates left for the day. She was the first one back into the apartment. The Ouija board was back on her bed. None of her roommates had come back to mess with her to put it back on her bed. So she called me. She's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, you're supposed to burn it. You can't just throw it away. You have to burn the Ouija board. I don't know if she ended up burning it or not, or just leaving it there. Don't mess with Ouija boards. I will never mess with one. I vowed ever since like I was a kid, because obviously watching scary movies, I'm like, I will never mess with that. And then growing up, learning more about it, becoming a medium, having my own paranormal experiences, I'm like, yeah, that's set in stone for me. I'm never touching one.
If the summoner hears anything abnormal, they light a match immediately and chant the sentence, quote, "Show me the light or leave me in eternal darkness."
Isn't that like what is that movie where she lights a match and there's like clapping behind her and the match goes out?
Somehow, Paolo convinces his girlfriend Debbie to attempt the strange ritual inside a
It's a
small
big cabinet.
wardrobe in the old house. It did not go well. House. It did not.
The are those nails? What are those nails? They look like raptor claws. I can't say because I have pointed nails, but they don't look like that.
Mi sembra che stia grattando la parete.
Grattando?
Te lo giuro, ho sentito.
Tu ti rendi conto che io non sento niente di qua?
The scratching could literally just be the trick of the mind. Rats, because it is an old house. It could be any animal in there. It could be anything. It could be a ghost, but it is an old house, so there's probably rats, raccoons, possums, whatever they have over in Italy. I don't think that's really paranormal. Come on, make something happen. She lights another one. There's a face behind her. That'd be okay. I might put it in slow-mo, but depending, because the dude also has a camera on him, it could have just been him. If they don't show the footage of him when that happens to her, it possibly is him. Let's see. Because he is wearing a long sleeve shirt. I don't know if he's wearing rings or anything. So if the hand, arm, whatever the touched her looks like his, I'm just gonna say it was his. Maybe I should have sped it up just a little bit. I think that was his. Just the by the way it looks very manly, so I'm gonna say that it's his. I don't think that's paranormal at all. Cause like you can't see over here, and like he could have moved. They did the whole thing. He moved back, cut the clips together. So I think it was him, cause it was a very manly hand. It kind of looks like his hand, but I think the hands are identical. Honestly, not paranormal to me. Plus that cabinet, wardrobe, whatever the it is, it's huge. So he could have easily just hid behind her in the back area and just reached.
Mi toccava la... E adesso?
No, no, adesso va via.
Ah.
Cioè,
I've never heard of a summoning ritual where after like you freak out whatnot, it just disappears. It does. I've never heard anything like that. Something just moved behind me. Usually with rituals, you have to end it, not just leave it open, if you know what I mean. Just like with the Ouija board. Once you open it up, you have to close it by saying, like, goodbye and whatnot. I've never heard of a ritual where you freak out, get out of the closet, and then it just, like, goes away.
She starts to freak out, and she feels like someone might be inside the wardrobe with her. Then suddenly...
It's weird how she kept looking over to the right over here. Like, obviously, like, she knew something was gonna touch her on the right shoulder. I don't think this video itself is paranormal.
Run. Japanese
No
paranormal
thanks.
investigator Takuuchi from the YouTube channel Takuuchi Camera travels to the old abandoned Shiriwa village in Japan. The village is now a ghost town.
My thing with Japanese hauntings is that I'll never mess with them. Japanese ghost stories actually terrify me. Some of those stories are very intense.
As he explores, he starts...
Again, you do not go alone while ghost investigating. Do not go alone.
めっちゃ、周りからバチバチ音聞こえるから気づかれてないはずやけど
Side rant, I love how the Japanese language sounds. I love it so much.
ほらほらほらほらほらほらなんか来てるなんか来てるちょっと待ってちょっと待って
There's a window right here and there is a reflection, but it's not showing up in the infrared. That is kind of weird. It should be. Another thing with ghost investigators that go alone, you don't know that they're fully alone. They could have brought a friend to help with the spook factor.
よしよしよしいけいけいけいけ
He's like dodging and weaving in the infrared.
よし今今
Oh, he just bolted towards it. He has more balls than I would.
はいチーズ
Say cheese. Oh my god.
ちょっと待って
The thing is, because he ran towards it, it could have just ran off.
取れた
I like how hiding behind his camera, he feels safe.
あれちょっと待って何も映ってない嘘やろ
I don't like how he didn't show us the photo that he took. I do have one of those cameras, and those photos take about 5 minutes to fully develop. He still just didn't show the picture. Like, yeah, there wasn't anything in it, but prove that there's nothing in it. Another thing, right? He could have came to this location and screen recorded this app while he was in the background, because he didn't leave the camera when he went and ran, took the photo, because if he left the camera and he was shown on the infrared, it could have proved that, like, it is a real-time video. What he has on his phone right now could have been just screen recorded, and that's just him from an earlier visitation moving on the infrared. I don't believe this one because there are a lot of factors that can go into it being fake. Yeah, no. No, that absolutely was screen recorded, and that was him running towards the camera at an earlier visit. Man, let me tell you, I've had paranormal experiences ever since I believe I was like 9 to 10 years old. I've seen some shit, I've felt some shit, I've heard some shit. Everything that I've experienced would probably put Nukes in a coma. I think something just dropped behind me again.
Did you do that?
So, one with the bottle, easily attach a string, pull it, right? With the doorbell, it's probably the doorbell mechanism itself just shorting out. So, that's not really paranormal. Do I have to explain that this one's fake? Because the way her hair was pulled, it looked like they just like tied an elastic to the end of her hair and just pulled the elastic off the string to make it like look like someone pulled her hair. It looked too stiff in a way. And like the thing is the dogs didn't react to it. Dogs have a sense for these things, but the dogs didn't react.
Oh my god.
That could have just been added post editing. It could have been her husband or whoever behind her. Maybe these videos aren't a good idea because I'm gonna be looking like a skeptic when I'm not, but I'm just trying to be unbiased.
Now, since these terrifying events, Lauren has installed a
And like that reaction just seems off. It just proves to me that these videos are fake. Which I hate to say that because I do like seeing ghost videos, but when I can tell very obviously that they're fake, it just kind of ruins it for me now.
when their dogs begin to totally freak out for no apparent reason.
See, now with the dogs freaking out, I'm more inclined to believe that there's something happening because they sense it.
What happens next is all caught on camera.
No Like another thing, she's in the woods. It could be a deer, it could be a raccoon, it could be any animal, a skinwalker. It could literally be anything. It could be a human. That sounds terrifying, but people are weird. See, the thing is with dogs, my dogs do this where one of them starts barking and the other one adds to it and doesn't know what she's barking at. So it could be one dog is freaking out and then the other dogs are just following in the footsteps. See, in that reaction to her, I guess, roommate saying, "Is there someone out there?" and her just being like, "Oh," like, just, that kind of seems fake. Like, if someone told me, "Hey, there's someone outside your house," I'm freaking out. I freak out with humans more than ghosts. If someone's outside my house, I'm calling the cops because I'm like, who the is outside my house? Go away.
The dogs all seem freaked out by something that is going on.
See, okay. Okay. This just proved my point from earlier. So this dog, the black and white dog, is freaking out. I believe this is a lab. Is just looking around and just following in the footsteps of the dog that is freaking out.
Pulls her to her core. Someone or something can be seen quickly pacing or maybe even
Okay. So I know this isn't the greatest quality video, but you can easily see a line right here where there's nothing really covering her or covering the entity of some sort. So I am kind of led to believe that this is edited in. It's too straight of a line to be outside. Because like you can see that there's still like a line right here and then the line down here. But there's nothing here. Like, yeah, there is a shadow of a tree, but that tree isn't straight. And you don't see a shadow of this entity on the ground. I don't believe this. I feel like some of this was edited, some of it was practical effects, and some of it was technical issues with like the doorbell.
The flyby. This next video was
UFOs. I do believe in aliens, because you cannot tell me that we are the only intelligent species on a planet in the big universe. You cannot tell me that. We are not alone in this universe.
He suddenly spots something very unusual. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
What the f am I looking at now?
An unknown dark.
I think that was edited. I don't know what the other person in the cockpit is saying, so I don't know if they see it as well, but it does look like it's just edited in. One, it's going too smooth. Two, the video from a phone is like blurry with the clouds, but it's not blurry with whatever the hell this is when he zooms in. See, like it looks too clear compared to the clouds, in my opinion. And like I could argue that it is like a piece of an asteroid or a piece of a comet just that got flung off, but it still wouldn't go perfectly smooth into our atmosphere. It literally that's fake. That looks cartoonish now to me. Now that's zoomed in. Final thoughts. I think I debunked every video. I didn't mean to. Like I said, I do believe in the paranormal, but I can smell bullshit from a mile away. So it was kind of fun going through the videos and just trying to see it from another point of view other than being paranormal. Those are my thoughts of that video. It's not the greatest, to be honest. I debunked every video and I believe in the paranormal. Like, if I went in this completely biased, saying that everything's paranormal, I think this video would have turned out differently. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm probably going to make more videos like this because it was kind of fun. So, like, subscribe, do whatever the you want. I'll see you next time. I don't even have a video pulled up. I should probably do that real quick. I just had like 4 things pop in my body at the same time.